Or through the bubble rappers, busting out the bubble jacket. Don't fall in love with pack, it's coming back, become a habit. I need something fast, something that cut the traffic. I know nothing lasts, praying that don't buzz with sadness. Keeping something stashed, cause our people love erratic. Or let it come to pass, let me on my lust for passion. Crush another glass, belly getting struck with matches. What a ugly past, help me stay above the madness. Watch my brother's back, the enemy ain't cutting stabbing. It took another slash, looking for my mother's casket. For it to come to that, vision when the comfort lacking. I got my mother's laugh, grinning through a bunch of bad shit. Only want the facts, scary gon' confront with gassing. Need the funds elastic, but never front an act. I must have flunked the casting, could never trust the mass. The villainy in us is massive. It's always fuck the stats, and history enough to tap in. There's nothing enough to tap in.
So you have the conditions of what psychoanalysts call melancholia, which is what it is to belong to a world in which you are homeless.
I know some niggas that'll do it, I don't need to hurt you. Take some bending and some choosing to complete a circle. This ain't pleading words, it's truth that I need a hurdle. Used to feed the birds, the mute couldn't be as verbal. You read the demons lurk and lose to really the Herschel. Though we seen the worst as youth, we was bleeding virtue. Finally the earth confused. Even my papa knows it's doomed that I need to work through. Don't think my conscience got the room. When they ain't guidance, you assume I was seeing thermal. I wouldn't try it if it's new, I need a purge. Back then my diet was the shrooms if it wasn't herbal. And do some finding source of booze cause the wound eternal. Catch some eyes up at the moon, feet on the curve. Multiplier the tune, they spin a curfew. We felt the triumph from the news, we on alert. They even fighting in the youth.
So like people, but they don't see it like it's a hearsay. That's what they believe it because you hit a club and you wear a club jacket. That's what you in the club right away to the public dance. You know, but some people that realize that you know that by being at a club, but it can be a good thing, and a club can be a bad thing. Yeah, but you have to start off with the right thing to end up right.
I need to see that who I am is me. Who I am is me.
When it get cold, 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 when it get cold. Act accordingly to pride, forgiving Lord, can't leave torches in my eyes. It's been ignored, there ain't no moral in the hype, ain't no fishing for it. It's dripping sorrow when I write, it's a different war. And now I've been in more plight, is what it is the more. I offer niggas my advice and they just seeing fortune, try to leave me poor. Sometimes you do it cause it's right and not to be recorded. Who's beneath the gore? Too many looters in the sky, I need some reassurance. I creep giving me a more. I'm crushing to it from my mom, I swear them dreams was horrid. They started sealing doors. If you just knew it's through the rock, you only seen a portion. I had to beat the storm. Every time a nigga lied, I had to clean the horrors, but it decreased the warmth. And it said I meant to shine, but I be bleeding dormant. My demons need resort, me I need resolve. These niggas be informing, so I couldn't be evolved. All I see performance, so the niggas seek applause. I don't see you all, just see me, just don't be in awe. Be in awe. Yeah, I need resolve. These niggas be informing, so I couldn't be involved. All I see performance, so the niggas seek applause. I don't see you all, just see me, just don't be in awe. Just don't be in awe.
Balance, and our children bring us balance, and they bring us joy. Before we moved in here, we have always had our home look like this. We used to live like this with our home. There is a song we wrote for her years ago. There are songs we written for her. Reincarnation. That is on Sunshine. It says the sun will shine on me someday. The clouds will break tomorrow. I've got to step forward. No more fears, no more tears. Oh.
I know it's slow, but it's still learning. Worry where we go, try and get the bills turned in. A blurry road supposed to serve a real purpose. I been getting old, I been letting go of urges. Getting cold, getting less determined. Never set a goal, plus I met a couple serpents. Let me in the know you should respect the way you nervous. And follow niggas' word, most of the time it's really worthless. Hit the herd, disregarding the disturbance. Leave, I got the nerve, seeing mommy with the burden. Had to hit the curb, Papa told me hit the churches. Thinking got me hurt, got me empty in the bourbon. It don't clutch the thirst, but my belly feel the burning. Everything I earned, I was the one they not concerned with. Brody got the dirt, you only clean up with detergent. Do it if it's worth, hope I never need the service. The city urchins, works that we deserving. Walked out the earth, just me, a couple nurses. Had me in my burk, so this shit I see deserving. Pour it cause of love, look at leaking down the surface. Leaking down the surface. Had me in my burk, so the shit I see is certain. Pour it cause of love, we can leak down the surface. Down the surface. Curses and shit. I'm fine print, you niggas really cursive as shit. I try to describe it, don't really think the words do exist. I try to find it, it's P cause the search is within. Was by Vernon, I used to go to church and then did to get a verse, and I gotta get the hurt in a bit. The skin be burned quick, the times of getting hurt was a trip, but not a working. We all getting personal split when it's a burden. It's worth shot, hurdle a bit. I slept through sermons, dreaming how to work through a sin. I'm never learning, I mean I never purposely did. Forever turning, at least we know the certainty clip. To each his own, we earn what we get, but keep determined. We bleed alone through virtue and stress. To be assertive, can seek to hold a pursuit of strength. To be a service, to leech you in your circle again. More gifts than his curses and shit. It's more gifts. Remember rain had, that was not amazing. Till this day I still react from all the changing. I build stats for my niggas try to take it. It's a lot of shade, a lot of rapping niggas hating. And still be capping just to have it picture taken. I find my way cause I ain't after niggas greatness. I'm after patience, catching revelation. I almost had a satisfaction I was chasing. I'm after madness, in fact I'm done waiting. Scribble up the sad shit cause it's all the same shit. Little bit of passion, wanted on the pavement. Pick up why I lasted, cover why I made me. I've been the cause of havoc and been the one blaming. Live amongst the damage and giving up dangerous. I'm biggest when we vanished. Did enough for bank, shot rid of us planning. Put us on the blanket, shiver at the canvas, but lit up at the paint. What a bit of understanding. Niggas need a hanging. Shit I took for granted. Never gave it thanks. I be drifting through the atlas, spinning where you came. Why I didn't have a mattress, niggas didn't have to play. Tell me shit about the tactics, shit about the play. You sick about the past, my vision on the prey. I'm still the sickest and the baddest, a victim of the state. Gifted with some habits, it's in my DNA. I was tripping, it was tragic, but shit'll be okay. The sickest and the baddest, victim of the state. Gifted with some habits, it's in my DNA. I was tripping, it was. What's home if it is in your heart? How you glow, say he isn't a star. Try hold of it, isn't it hard? I ain't molding, I'm picking apart. I expose what I did in the dark. Might have folded, but didn't depart. I don't cold, I be itching the scars. When I wrote, I was feeling for something that helped, but I know every bit of it harsh. Turn my soul to a militant march. But you close to dealing your cards. Beat the road I was building, I'm ducking for real. Before COVID, I've been in the yard. Getting older and sick of the harm. When I'm sober, it killed the regard. I be over it, chillin' regardless. Still got hopes that I sit in your arms. What's home if it is in your heart? All alone, but it took me the farthest. What's home if it is in your heart? How you glow, say he isn't a star. Try hold of it, isn't it hard?
Tudo era de escritor, de escritor, de escritor, de escritor.
Yeah, the puddle would grown bigger, was touching my toes. My struggle was though the image was underexposed. Had to cut back on these feelings to comfort your soul. Like all the angst for every minute, I wasn't alone. I'm on this planet for a mission, they buzzing me home. So I can panic when this grimace is something we owe. Grab it cause the glitter is tougher than gold. I really jacked the ever system and nothing the most. We used to freeze up in the winter, the summers we rose. Some nights we used to sleep for dinner and others we told. The times we used to keeping with us and others remote. The rightness proved that I was better and I'm in the code. The strider took to even pick up a number I know. Had my mind at that abyss, I was fucking with ghosts. You taught the grinding to your kids, put your trust in the hoax. They try to bribe us with the myth that we lucky we close. It wasn't likely to begin, y'all be frontin' for sure.
Good world. Do us this favor. Build us a free world. Free from oppression. Right? Let's start from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, go.
Started picking up these habits at an early age, getting faded into madness just to carry the pain. All the times I felt the stabbing on my vertebrae. My brother said if it's static, just a word away. City shady with a passion, what we heard today. Who try and take me out this planet, out this world of hate. I took the stage and I was damaged my determined ways, and took my lady to a casket off the pearly gates. Pearled and blazed it, hurled the cape. Always hurting, saving niggas who don't do the same. Gave my purpose out to niggas who was choosing fame. The truth amazing, so thinking about it make me sick of what they do to hang. They try to frame me like I'm tripping, it was loot the game. Cause when it wasn't for a minute, who was moving strange? As soon as save me, I just pursue the pavement. It's polluted maze, try and get the mood raising. And accumulate, found out that my tomb been waiting. Wazoo and pray, honestly that you been dazing. Living to awake, living to awake. God to still protect you from my shitty ways. The city mutters while we rest and listen when we wait. I try to jot and try to reflect, I try to pick my brain. The shit we cover just suspect is such a biggest thing. The shit we run up for the bread, I never snitch to say. Guess you brothers till we dead or you lit a change. Getting fucked up to forget, but it don't hit the same. A left a rupture in my chest and plus a bit of taste. We plead cluttered in distress, think we giving praise, didn't beat. Buzzers if it's stress, we was winning games. Couldn't leave cause I wouldn't text, I was disengaged. Shook at me cause I ain't shook at death, I felt a different angst. Took the leap but I ain't look ahead, the stuff I entertain. Should agree cause I ain't look the best when I was dipping drains. Good to breathe, good to feel the flex when you been given pain. Shook at me cause I ain't shook at death, I felt a different angst. Took the leap but I ain't look ahead.
Local introduction. People don't get it.
Said I'm more than just as soon as you was trying to sell. Child water down the mission for the clientele. I've been holding back on shit and they don't like the smell. But they ain't seen me for a minute, so I might as well. I said time to tell. It's time to get back in position, we gon' find a frail. You gotta get it where you fit in, it's a slide scale. For this kind of work, if you ain't trying to fail, can never change the sea and mission for a sign of bell. Taking strains like the Pacific, I should try to mail. I think he only pressed to live cause he might die in hell. I guess it kinda hurt. Don't God tell you if you feel it, it's behind the breath. Tommy left with the experience, we got the wealth. The only thing that I inherited was blocking help. It's part of my concern. Remember cringing at the mirror, I was not myself. There's still a lot to learn. I came back to light the bridges I forgot to burn. The first tried to get bigger, haven't lost the thirst. And never idolize a nigga with an offer shirt. You think I did it for the figures, it was all for her. It's not an exchange. Remember Q was a lot for the day. I'ma prove that he not what he say. Was intrusive, I had to escape. I just knew it ain't patting the game. For the loot, I'm a magnetic cane. Niggas shoes when it's tragic, they change. When they do, yeah, add to the pain. Said it's cool, then it was bashing my name. Lace my shoes and I'm smacking the paint. I produce as a rapper acclaim. Even few making cash from the fame. Tried to snoop and got tried in the cage. I refused cause I had it with snakes. I'm on boomers, I'm chatting away. Don't confuse it for static straight. It was food, you ain't asked if I ate. Bigger moves, now you matching the play. It was cruel, but what happened to fate? Where was you when I sat in the rain? Is you stupid or lacking the brain? Some was moving with anger forgave. But it's true if it happened again. Is you stupid? Is you stupid or lacking the brain? Some was moving with anger forgave. But it's true if it happened again. Is you stupid or lacking the brain? Some was moving with anger forgave. But it's true if it happened again. In another hand, sudden life for my brother man. For had to hike, the mission wasn't planned. To try and tell you about them nights you wouldn't understand. Cause we was really shooting high and hoping something land. In July was feeling numb again. Remember crying, try to diet from these substances. Too precise, but the price for me was plummeting. It took some drop at the highest, it was nothing near. I feel the fire overcoming fear. Alone as lighter, I know prior I had wanted care. Them ain't ties you niggas wired to the puppeteer. Big Mike, you know the guy behind a bunch of tears. We still hype, we got another year. You know the feeling, this is nothing near. Keep swimming, my beloved spirit. You know your son is near.
I only diving when it's deep, searching for that peace when I'm coming down. And if there wasn't, then it's peak, but we dug it out. I always tell you that I'm free, but seen to turn the other cheek when that number dial. I swear these buttons never beat. I swear my love is never cheap. I had 100 smiles, all covered with deceit. A puff from loud, grief is bigger burden as a tree. I try to hurdle clouds, drinking plus we burning out the V with no concern or doubt. What's the verdict on the street? Who deserved the crown? We took the servants out to sea. Nowadays I stumble off the scene and dispersing crowds. Say a prayer before I sleep, only waking up to peep and never chirping sounds. I drink the bourbon with my teeth. Feel like my heart is new unleashed, the way the hurt would drown. I only diving when it's deep. Only diving when it's deep, deep.
Rosa ainda é uma mania.
Sometimes I'd rather just be wrong than to settle with it. I know my mama sing that song, so I never forget. And used to grieving over moms, now I never forget. When I needed you, you gone, but you said we was friends. This shit I never forget. Like when my niggas did me wrong for the enemy set. I thought my papa took it off, he extended the death. The terror read me like a log, so I never reflect. The same drink that I dissolved, but I varied the set. Lied to me, say it's calm, but I clearly regret. The pride trickled from my palm, now I carry neglect. My tribe little, but my arm seemed to carry the best. Goodbye to my aunt, shed a tear when I left. Was back with TJ in the Bronx, shit I never forget. And I was grinding all along, I was laying them rest. It's young Mike, I give it all in respect to the dead. Was moving shicey in the dark, but the message was sent. Times I ride, then to settle with it. I know my mama sing that song, so I never forget. And used to grieving over moms, now I never forget. And why I needed you, you gone, but you said we was friends. This shit I never forget. Sometimes I'd rather just be wrong than to settle with it. I know my mama sing that song, so I never forget. And used to grieving over moms, now I never forget. And why I needed you, gone, but you said we was friends. This shit I never forget. Nothing you say is wrong.
Coming ends, no end to it. It got around, came back, we went through it. Same shit, different day, nothing new to it. Used to be used to it. Loose screw, nothing left to lose. Then it's lost and there was nothing I could do. Nothing more to prove. Something's gotta move. Some things never do. Something out against, feel like I'm waiting on the move. Like how you gon' be ready yet you never knew it's true. Nothing's what it seems, I can only trust a few. Read between the lines, I ain't lying, it's the nine, how you find her, I ain't relying on these roots. But underneath the surface where you find her, how it moves. I know ain't nothing perfect, it's the purpose of these fruits. Dropping around the north, the world keep turning, I can't move. My head was spinning permanently, I need a better view of all the things we came from, all the things that's left to do.
I wish the news was fruit and two just didn't pull. Show it's something we could lose to. Didn't finish school, so smoking much and sleeping usual. When there is a move, city by seem the rural. Literally confused, shitty why I seem the who knew. Biggest schemes to prove, as the youth and dreams was crucial. Wouldn't be the truth, the cash I had to keep was frugal. Need a sweeter juice, the glass is full.
That he keep hiding. Took less than an 8, but we keep flying. Trying to tell you that we safe, but we keep dying. Trust me, bro, I seen the bay, I just eat by it. Getting old, I peep the game, you gotta be violent. Touching shoulders with the gang, in these streets wildin'. Plug a hole into my chest, watch it bleed violent. Give them lectures about the pen, do your team solid. How we follow when your steps, guess you need guidance. Let it get all to your head, how you think godless? Why addiction be the dead that love to drink pockets? Why do grieving in the bed be the best option? Couple demons in the west, gotta reach Austin. With my G-Marcus, kept the trees sparking. Almost let we had that talk, I let the drink darken. You know who we are, gotta keep barking. Gotta TR, gotta leave cautious. You know the team star, you know who we are. Can't peace bargain, gotta leave cautious. You know who we are, gotta keep barking. Gotta TR, I gotta leave cautious. You know the team stars, you know who we are.
I shot the sheriff, don't expect to get no calls from him. Tell the deputy next, remember Jigga got Cressette and say you lost one. Middle school, I moonlit as an arson. I'm finished trying to ruin what I start. I'm through it trying to barter for remorse, sabotaging. Stepping with a chip on my shoulder, don't chomp it. Water spilling out the Flint faucet. Toxic, brown skin, the script long as shit. Short message from the witch doctor. We all just coalescing or a fist caught blessings from the real flockers. Dripping different sizes, eyes on the prize. Time to organize, keep it horizontal. But I know spirals, how it go round. Coil tight, let the light from the core burn it all down. Pressure lift me out the 6th chakra. Terrence Howard on a red carpet. From the stem I pluck the real flowers. I know the second step is willpower. They only tall from the stilts down. In the middle of the trip I couldn't reroute it. Steep falls in the big crowds. I'ma lead proudly.